This is an update on family affiliated support services. I'm spending a lot more time on family affiliated support services as of late because I see the needs are much greater throughout the United States and the world, as for that matter. Um, I want to read a scripture to you that you may have not seen in this light before. In Mark 14:7, for you have the poor with you always, and whensoever you will, you may do them good, but me ye have not always. Christ is talking about the fact that he was not always going to be with the disciples. He was going to be crucified. But part of the scripture I want to point out that this is Christ speaking. He says, whensoever you will may do them good. Whensoever you will, you may do them good. He doesn't preach against doing good to the poor. He doesn't preach giving to the poor. He doesn't preach not giving to the poor. He says, whensoever you will, you may do them good. You know, I mentioned on this broadcast once before that I was talking to a person one time, and she goes, "Where are the poor anyway? Where are the poor?" Well, you don't have to look very far to find people who are hurting and who are financially destitute. And a lot of people have the idea that the poor people, it's all their fault. It's all their fault because of their lifestyle, blah, 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 blah. Well, if you believe that God is absolutely sovereign over all things, if you believe in the absolute predestination of all things, it's kind of hard to take that position, is it not? Especially when Christ says himself, for you have the poor with you always. And whensoever you will, you may do them good. There's nothing wrong with helping the poor, you know. And that's kind of my new thrust with family affiliated support services. I don't want to spend the rest of my life trying to reach out and help those who are hurting. I also want to continue to preach the gospel through Pineville Grace Fellowship, proclaim the sovereign hand of God in our salvation. But it's not that difficult to see hurting people in our world. Like I mentioned the other day, over 10% of the world's population goes to bed hungry. That's a lot of people, you know. And so this morning, if you have an interest in reaching out to the poor, I'm going to include my link to my website on this video, and you can donate right online. All you have to do is go to our website, scroll down to the end, and it'll say donate here, and you can make a donation to Family Affiliated Support Services. You'll get a receipt from your donation via your email. It's tax deductible, so you can claim it off on your taxes if you're looking for that. But I want to say hello to Reinhard Elvis this morning from Kenya. Glad that you're with us this morning. There are many hurting people in Kenya. There's many hurting people in Uganda. There's many hurting people in Pakistan. I hear from them on a daily basis. There are many people hurting in Philippines, in Cuba, in Jamaica, and throughout the world, and in the United States. So don't close your eyes to hurting people if you can help them. And if you want to send a check to Family Affiliated Support Services, you can make it to Family Affiliated Support Services, 12223 East State Highway 90, Pineville, Missouri, 64856, or like I said, I'll include the link in this video, and you can donate right online. May the good Lord be with you today in a special way is my prayer. God bless.